welcome back to 2000 Trees, and we're here with Jocko and Billy a Puppy. How's it going, guys?
We're good. How are you guys?
Yeah, nice to see you again.
Yeah,
It's
likewise.
not been long, has it?
Yeah.
No,
A couple of months.
feels like yesterday.
It feels like we've coordinated the outfits so that it's kind of like checkered.
Oh yeah.
We got white, we got the darker shades over here.
Yeah.
We made the rookie error of just
Yeah, all black on a sunny
jeans,
day.
yeah.
Great idea.
I mean,
Choice.
wardrobe always matches, right? You can never go wrong.
It's true, yeah.
It's a smart
Goes
idea.
with everything.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, so since we had a chat with you released your album, Pure Evil.
Pure
Yeah.
Oh,
Did we
yeah.
chat to you pre-album?
Yeah.
We
We
yeah,
did.
you did, yeah. And then not long after that, you had your
London
album
album show.
launch, yeah.
We did an album launch, then we did a tour, in May.
How did the tour go?
It was great.
The album launch. as
Yeah,
well,
it was wicked, man. Yeah, it was really fun. We hadn't toured since 2019, so it'd been a minute.
Damn, yeah.
Yeah.
So you made the most of it.
Yeah, man, it was really fun to be back out on the road, and like, it's cool. I mean, the making of the album was quite insular, you know. It was just us, and so being kind of seeing people out there again and having them sing the songs back and stuff, even like new ones, like you know, that we just put out, it was really cool. It meant a lot. Yeah, it was nice.
Nice.
And then you've also you had the crazy Glacial video with like the PS2
Yeah.
video game style.
Where
Love that.
did that come from? Like, whose idea was to like throw yourself into a video game as well?
It was an unused PS2 game.
They just happened to look exactly like us.
And they looked remarkably like us. We found, so we just stole it.
It was a tech demo that came on the PS2. It was our bass player Will. He went away, and we got a good friend of ours, particularly Will's, called Sam Bailey. He's an amazing sort of. He just sort of does everything. He's like a tech guy, right?
He's an artist, I guess, but he's very good at kind of OG computer game graphics. I guess that's kind of his forte. He does a lot of amazing work like that, and we've actually wanted to do a video with him probably since we first started doing the band.
Yeah.
But he's too cool and successful really to work with us.
Yeah.
And we just tricked him into doing it.
Smart.
This time, right?
Yeah. We had to like be like, "What's the video you want to make?" And he was like, "This," and we were like, "Well, same." So that's cool. But yeah, it was funny because Will said the video culminates in us rising up on this giant sort of like Rancor style creature.
Yeah.
And Will had said that he'd sort of said that to him as sort of a joke, and then got the footage back, and it was literally that, and he was like, "Man, this is our guy. That's why he's our friend."
I didn't know that was going to happen at the end.
No.
When I first saw it, that was a hell of a twist.
It was really nice because me and Billy were just not involved at all, so we just got sent a video, a fully
you're like,
finished
"Oh, it's
video, and we're like,
perfect."
yeah, nice one. You smashed it. Yeah.
That's the fun about video games, you know. I mean, we love your videos anyway. We said it in the last podcast, so seeing that one didn't surprise us. But you can do stuff you can't do in real life.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And I didn't
Well,
have to
no.
do anything. which is
Just
great.
sorry, I think I have to correct you there. We actually flew to the Antarctic and we shot
That's
it all
it, yeah.
on
it was
analog.
mocap. The whole thing was
Yeah.
mocap.
And then we had to transfer it back
It was
across
analog.
to that
Yeah.
format. Yeah,
Got an actual Rancor.
Yeah,
we
yeah,
put our
yeah.
life savings into it,
They're hard
and
to-
now totally
they're-
broke.
They're hard to find, but
Surprisingly cold.
you
up
can
there
get
as well.
Oh my god. So after your Pure Evil tour, you did Outbreak, and now we're here.
Yeah.
2000 Trees. How's both of them been? Because you've played your set today.
It was cool, man. Yeah,
Great show.
I mean, Outbreak. We were super excited to get invited, like, because we saw that lineup a little while ago, like the initial bands playing, and we were like, it really looked like the kind of like a super exciting like lineup of like relevant, cool guitar bands that we enjoy.
Yeah.
And to be asked to be a part of that was wicked. Like, you know, we're not a hardcore band by any stretch of the imagination, but it's definitely like a world that I think has some of the most interesting, cool stuff going on in it. And so to be asked was a real honor. And I think we're a bit like, you know, they're a bit like, was anyone going to like us? But it went out really well, man. It was
I think we always feel a bit like tourists on most bills. Actually, 2000 Trees, where we are today, is maybe a good instance where we feel kind of more at home. But like, you know, we played Download and Bloodstock and even Glastonbury and Outbreak. I think we never feel like we properly fit in, but we always feel really happy to have been invited. I think that's the story of Puppy. Really.
Yeah, that's kind of how we're
just
feeling
glad
life
to be there.
generally as well.
That's your unique sound. I remember last interview you said you had the monkeys next to was it Corn?
Yeah, my school band.
And that's the sound of Puppy.
100%, man. Yeah, we've stayed true since that day.
Yeah, I think that's been our favourite quote from a podcast ever. Like, still, monkeys next to Corn.
Oh, glad. Thank you.
So, is there any bands that you're checking out while you're here? Have you only just come here today, or was you?
No, we literally we pulled up about 10 minutes before we had to load on.
We were
it was
very
a bit
late.
Stressful, yeah.
Characteristically tardy.
Yeah, so I had to like try and drink 3 beers quickly to get less nervous, and then we played the show, which was great. Actually, it was really fun, and we hung out, did some press, posed on a motorbike weirdly for a while. Which
Yeah,
was
we
fun.
posed on the motorbike.
Yeah, it does look banging, right?
Yeah.
You guys should get a motorbike.
Yeah. That's what we're doing it. We're sold.
We're sold on the
Come on
concept.
stage on the motorbike next time, like with the whole Undertaker sort of vibe as you come on with a smoke machine.
This hat, I bought this hat, right? I bought it for I was working outdoors recently, and so I bought a sun hat, and I turned up to meet my friend on the weekend wearing this hat, being like, I look like a cool guy. And I was wearing shorts in this hat, and he said I look like the Undertaker on holiday. And since then,
it's quite Garden Force.
yeah. Metal Garden Force is the vibe I'm going for.
But Undertaker.
Yeah. But then I spoke to my other friend who always makes fun of me for being short, and he said I was more Paul Bearer than Undertaker. So it's one or the other. I don't know. We'll figure it out.
The blend of them both together.
Exactly. Yeah. Underbearer.
But I think
name my new side project.
Do you want to? I think we're going to try and watch Turnstile for sure, and we'd love to watch Pigs.
Pigs.
7 times. There's a ton of great bands playing.
Yeah, it's a stacked lineup. Yeah.
Very stacked. And then we're going to head back tonight because we're boring. And we've already rented the van for one day, so that's the main reason.
Yeah. We have, I think, in previous years when we've played here, I remember being sat on these kind of hay bales until like 6 in the morning.
So drunk.
So drunk.
Yeah.
And it's
the first. Do you want it? This might be a ridiculous side story that takes away from your questions. But we, the first year we played here, our friend drove us here in a Jaguar, and we brought all our backline in a 4-seater Jaguar, like on our laps, which is already absurd.
Like cabs and all, yeah.
Oh no, there was no cabs. There was no cabs. We had all our guitars, all Billy's drum shit, and it was all like stacked up to our eyes, so no one could see anything. He couldn't see it. It was very dangerous. But then we
that car broke down.
The car broke down. The wheel fell off, and then he's quite mad. He's a good friend of ours, but he's quite mad, and we woke up in the morning. We decided to camp for the whole weekend, and we woke up in the morning. He was meant to stay in my tent, but he was like, no, I'm going to go off and do stuff. And I was like, all right, see you later, man. And then in the morning, we were kind of accosted by a sort of someone, an official at the festival, who was like, that's them. And I was like, what are you talking about? And they were like, your friend tried to steal one of our yurts last night. And I was like, what are you talking about? And he basically got really, I don't know if you can see it, well, you can't see it behind us, but there's that kind of, there was then anyway, like a VIP area.
Glamping.
You have these, like glamping, like kind of like, you get these big yurts, you pay a lot more. And he told me earlier in the night, like, he's like, I'm going to steal one of these, I'm going to take it back to my flat in London. And I was like, sure thing, mate, yeah, whatever. And then apparently he was accosted at like 5 a.m. dragging a yurt like up a hill to his Jaguar. I don't know what he thought he was.
As it was, there were 5 of us in that car, 4 of us in that car, and the back line. I don't know where the yurt. Maybe he would have strapped it to the roof.
That's what he was telling me.
You know what? If he managed to get it to the top of that hill, then he deserves it because
all day
dragging your gear like even at Download Festival when I went this year, dragging all our gear up those hills in this heat, it's unbearable.
It's the worst.
So he does, he deserves it. If he's got it up there.
That's why I tried to tell them, but they were like, no, he's been kicked out. So we went out and met him. Oh, that was it. We went out and we found him, and the car was just like parked outside the festival site, and the wheel had fallen off at the same time. It was a really fun year.
Sounds like it.
Yeah. It hasn't been as good since. Needs to get back.
That's why.
Lack of yurt. Yeah, it's distinct lack of yurt this year.
I'd refuse to play again until.
We tried. But no one else offered us any festival shows, so we had to take this one.
Anyway,
that's not true. We love 2000 Trees.
It's a pleasure.
But anyway, guys, we'll wrap it up there. We've got one more question we're going to ask you, which we're going to put onto our Patreon. So we'll say goodbye, and then we'll ask you that question because you'll have to think about it.
Oh wow, it's a thinker.
Deep one,
Okay, cool.
Earlier, but
is it maths? Is it a maths question?
No, it's not maths ones. No.
Oh wow. Okay, I'm excited.
Anyway,
thank you very much.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Cheers.
Always a pleasure, lads. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thanks for watching our interview. If you like this one, don't forget to go check out the other episodes as well, because we've probably got around about 9 more at a rough guess.
Something like that. But they are cracking conversations. Make sure to go and check them out. And if you're not doing that, also check out the full episode that we're doing of all the conversations from 2000 Trees.
And join our Patreon.
Yeah.
Later.
Questions. Bye.